Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Hollywood Highlight on Back to the Podcast. Today is a snowy March 15th, 2024, and as always, I'm your host, Chris Lawler. I am thrilled to bring you another episode packed with the most exciting news from the heart of the entertainment world. Today, we've got a lineup of stories that are sure to spark your interest, including the official cancellation of Our Flag Means Death, a major shakeup with Beau DeMayo's departure from X-Men 97 just ahead of its premiere, Neve Campbell's celebrated return to Scream 7, a quick update on Beetlejuice 2, the start of filming for This Is Spinal Tap 2, and a deep dive into the Venom The Last Dance announcement alongside the buzzing world of Spiderman news. Plus, we'll give you a first look at some of the latest trailers for The Hard Miles, Sweet Dreams, and wrap up with the much-anticipated The Crow remake trailer. So without further ado, let's jump right into all the latest and greatest stories from this past week in Hollywood. Kicking off today's Hollywood Highlight, we have a brief update on Our Flag Means Death. You might remember back in January, we reported that Max had made the difficult decision to cancel the beloved series after 2 seasons, despite a passionate fan base and critical acclaim for its unique storytelling and inclusive narrative. Taika Waititi, Rhys Darby, and the entire team were praised for their work, leaving fans hoping for a revival on another platform. Fast forward to now, creator David Jenkins has confirmed via a heartfelt Instagram post on March 7, 2024, that the series has officially reached the end of its journey. Despite a strong fan-driven campaign and numerous discussions with potential new homes, Our Flag Means Death will not be continuing. Jenkins expressed profound thanks to the fans for their support and love, emphasizing that while the show may be concluding, the connections and community it fostered remain strong. So while we bid farewell to this unique and trailblazing series, the spirit and community it built will undoubtedly live on. And that's our update on Our Flag Means Death. Let's keep the sails high as we navigate through more of today's exciting Hollywood news. In a surprising twist from Disney+, Beau DeMayo, the showrunner of the eagerly awaited X-Men 97, has been let go just ahead of its March 20th premiere. Despite having finished work on the series' first 2 seasons, DeMayo will not be present at the March 13th premiere, and his previously active Instagram account, a hub for fans, has been deleted. X-Men 97 aims to continue the legacy of the 90s classic X-Men the Animated Series, diving back into a world where the X-Men face old and new challenges with Professor Xavier believed dead and Magneto at the helm. The circumstances surrounding DeMayo's firing remain unclear, casting a shadow of mystery over this much-anticipated reboot. Brad Winderbaum, an executive producer, praised DeMayo's contribution, promising a series worthy of the X-Men's rich legacy. With DeMayo's extensive background in notable projects like Moon Knight and The Witcher, his departure raises questions about what's next for X-Men 97. We'll keep an eye out for any further developments or official statements on this unexpected change. Big news for Scream fans, Neve Campbell is officially returning to the iconic horror franchise for Scream 7 after a notable absence in Scream 6 due to a salary dispute. Campbell shared her excitement on Instagram about reprising her role as Sidney Prescott. She expressed her ongoing love for the character and the series, emphasizing the respectful invitation she received to return. In an equally exciting development, Scream creator and writer Kevin Williamson is stepping into the director's chair for the first time in the series. Having penned the scripts for several of the franchise's earlier movies and serving as an executive producer on the recent reboots, Williamson's new role promises a fresh yet familiar direction for Scream 7. He shared his gratitude and anticipation for continuing the saga he began nearly 30 years ago, especially alongside Campbell. Campbell's return marks a significant moment for the franchise, especially after public support from Williamson during her salary negotiations for Scream 6. This move reiterates the value of legacy characters in long-running series and sets an exciting precedent for the upcoming movie. Notably, the franchise will see the departure of Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, stars of the 5th and 6th films, due to various reasons, including scheduling conflicts and controversies. This shift in the cast highlights Scream 7's new direction while honoring its roots with Campbell's Sidney Prescott once again at the forefront of the action. Stay tuned as we eagerly await more details on this next chapter in the Scream saga. Next up, we're diving into some exciting news for fans of a beloved cult classic. Michael Keaton recently shared his enthusiastic first impressions of the Beetlejuice sequel, officially titled Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, during an interview on SiriusXM's The Jess Cagle Show. Keaton, who's returning as the titular character, got an early look at Tim Burton's latest creation and confidently proclaimed, "This thing is great." Not only does he promise the sequel maintains the original's visual excitement and fun, but he also hints at unexpected emotional depth, adding a beautiful and intriguing layer to the story. The sequel reunites Keaton with Burton and original stars Winona Ryder and Catherine O'Hara alongside newcomers like Jenna Ortega and Willem Dafoe. While specifics of the plot remain under wraps, Ortega has revealed she'll play the daughter of Ryder's character, Lydia Dietz, hinting at a compelling mother-daughter dynamic that may contribute to the sequel's emotional resonance. Keaton expressed his admiration for the original film, describing it as a piece of art, and shared his excitement and initial nervousness about revisiting the iconic role. He emphasized the importance of maintaining the handmade feel of the original, avoiding an over-reliance on technology to keep the sequel's charm intact. While shooting, described by Keaton as the most fun I've had on set in a long time, anticipation is building for the sequel's release on September 6th. Fans of the original will undoubtedly be eager to see how Burton and his team have expanded the Beetlejuice universe while staying true to the film's unique aesthetic and spirit. Stay tuned for the trailer, which could be dropping any day now, to get our first glimpse of Beetlejuice in action. And a quick update for all you rock mockumentary fans, filming for This Is Spinal Tap 2 has officially kicked off in New Orleans. Rob Reiner is back in the director's chair and will also reprise his role as the eager documentarian Marty DeBurgi. Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, and Harry Shearer are once again donning their leather and returning to the stage as the members of the legendary, if not slightly past their prime, heavy metal band Spinal Tap. Adding to the excitement, the sequel has roped in an impressive lineup of cameos. Questlove and Trisha Yearwood are the latest additions, joining music giants like Elton John, Paul McCartney, and Garth Brooks, promising a mix of humor and star power that's sure to resonate with fans and newcomers alike. With the original film celebrated for its hilarious take on the trials and tribulations of a rock band, there's high anticipation around the sequel's potential to capture the same comedic magic, especially as it explores the band's journey well past their prime. We're all eagerly awaiting the on-road antics, the inevitable mishaps, and, of course, the quintessential Spinal Tap moments that are bound to ensue. Stay tuned for more updates as This Is Spinal Tap 2 progresses through production. In today's feature story, we're swinging through some major developments and buzzing speculation in the Spider-Verse that's got fans at the edge of their seats. Leading the charge, we've got whispers turning into roars about the potential revival of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4. Over a decade after its original cancellation, Tobey Maguire might just don the suit once more as Peter Parker, stirring a wave of nostalgia and excitement. But what's reigniting these rumors? Well, it's a combination of factors. The landmark success of Spider-Man No Way Home, bringing back Maguire alongside Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and a flurry of comments from key players. Thomas Hayden Church and Kirsten Dunst have expressed openness to return, and Sam Raimi himself has hinted at a desire to finally bring Spider-Man 4 to life. This concoction of fan demand, nostalgic allure, and insider chatter makes the possibility more tantalizing than ever. On another thrilling note, Sony Pictures has dropped some news that's just as electrifying. Venom: The Last Dance, starring Tom Hardy, is set for an October 2024 release, with Juno Temple and Chiwetel Ejiofor joining the cast, and Kelly Marshall, the brain behind the first two films, stepping into the director's chair. Anticipation is sky high. A sneaky set photo hint has fans speculating on a potential immediate follow-up to Spider-Man No Way Home, fueling discussions on whether Tom Holland's Spider-Man might finally collide with Hardy's Venom. Both stories underline a resurgence of interest in Sony's Spider-Man universe, driven by a potent mix of nostalgia, unfinished business, and the endless possibilities of the multiverse. Whether it's the chance to see Maguire swing into action again or Venom stepping onto new ground, the excitement is undeniable. We're keeping our eyes peeled for any updates on Spider-Man 4 and Venom: The Last Dance, as these developments promise to shape the future of the Spider-Verse in extraordinary ways. Stay tuned, because if there's one thing certain in the world of superheroes, it's that anything can happen. Shifting gears to a story that promises to tug at your heartstrings and inspire, let's talk about the trailer for Hard Miles. This American sports drama film, directed by R.J. Daniel Hanna and penned by Christian Sander alongside Hanna, stars Matthew Modine and Sean Astin in what appears to be a deeply moving narrative. Hard Miles brings to life the true story of Greg Townsend and the Ridgeview Academy cycling team. Modine takes on the role of Greg, a determined social worker at a youth prison who sees potential where others see despair. He assembles a cycling team from a group of teenage convicts and embarks on a grueling 1,000-mile journey from Denver to the Grand Canyon. This isn't just a ride, it's a quest for redemption, a fight against inner demons, and a shot at a second chance. Set to release in the United States on April 19, 2024, Hard Miles is set to leave an indelible mark. It's clear that Hard Miles is more than just a sports drama. It's a testament to the power of empathy, the strength found in unity, and the indomitable human spirit. I have to admit the trailer caught my eye, and I am eagerly looking forward to diving into this uplifting story in a world that often feels divided. Hard Miles reminds us of the impact compassion and understanding can have on those who have been written off by society. It's a story I believe can change us, encouraging deeper empathy for the struggles of others and celebrating the triumphs that come from facing life's hard miles together. Next up, we have a glimpse into a film that's bound to mix heart with humor. Sweet Dreams, featuring Johnny Knoxville in a role that's a departure from the wild stunts and antics he's best known for. Knoxville steps into the spotlight as Morris, a man on a quest for redemption during his mandatory stay at Sweet Dreams Sober Living. Tasked with coaching a misfit softball team composed of his fellow housemates, Morris finds himself on a journey not just to win games, but to rebuild his life and the lives of those around him. Knoxville's evolution from his jackass days to taking on more nuanced roles has been intriguing to watch. His appearance in Men in Black 2 hinted at a versatility that's been waiting in the wings, and it seems Sweet Dreams might just be the project to showcase Knoxville's depth as an actor. This film offers him a leading man spot, diving into a character with complexities and challenges far removed from his usual fare, signaling a potentially transformative performance. The ensemble cast surrounding Knoxville hints at a rich tapestry of stories and backgrounds, suggesting Sweet Dreams will navigate the delicate balance between drama and comedy with ease. The premise of an unlikely group coming together to achieve a common goal is a timeless one, and when set against the backdrop of a sober living community, it opens up avenues for both heartfelt and comedic moments. From the trailer, it's clear that Sweet Dreams is more than just a sports movie or a straightforward comedy. It's about second chances, the power of community, and the unexpected paths to personal growth. There's something profoundly optimistic about the way this story is presented, making it a beacon of hope for those in search of a fresh start. I share your enthusiasm for seeing Knoxville in this new light, rooting for him to bring Morris to life in a way that resonates with audiences, looking for substance, laughter, and perhaps a bit of inspiration. Sweet Dreams is shaping up to be a poignant reminder of the strength found in unity and the beauty of pursuing redemption, no matter the odds. Here's to hoping it delivers on that promise. Now, capping off our trailer talk, we've got the buzz around the newly dropped trailer for The Crow reboot, starring Bill Skarsgård as Eric Draven. This film looks to be a bold reimagining of the iconic character, first brought to life by Brandon Lee in the 1994 cult classic. Unlike the numerous sequels that followed, this reboot seems poised to recapture the essence and atmospheric allure that made the original so memorable. Skarsgård's transformation into Eric Draven gives us a glimpse into the dark and stylish world the filmmakers are crafting. Much like the original, the story follows soulmates Eric Draven and Shelley Webster, portrayed by FKA Twigs, whose lives are cut tragically short given a supernatural second chance. Eric is brought back by a crow, embarking on a mission to avenge his and Shelley's murders, blurring the lines between life and death in his quest for justice. This latest iteration appears to adhere closely to the heart of the story we know, while promising to dial up the intensity with a hard R rating for gore and violence, underscoring the dark, visceral journey of retribution. The trailer showcases a slick, gothic aesthetic, promising a visual feast that pays homage to the original's unique vibe. Danny Huston's involvement as the antagonist adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. Known for his commanding presence and ability to embody villainous roles, Huston's character, though shrouded in mystery from the trailer, is anticipated to be a formidable force against Skarsgård's Draven. The absence of a clear villain name might suggest a fresh twist or a deeper dive into the lore, potentially incorporating elements from the comics that hardcore fans and newcomers alike will find thrilling. The action-packed sequences showcasing a blend of supernatural abilities and relentless vengeance hint at a story that's both faithful to the source material and eager to explore new territories. This reboot of The Crow is shaping up to be a dark, stylish, and emotionally charged journey, appealing to those who hold the original dear while seeking to draw in a new generation with its contemporary take on the timeless tale of love, loss, and vengeance. With anticipation building from the trailer, it's clear that The Crow reboot is aiming to soar, recapturing the spirit of the early 90s classic while carving its own legacy in the superhero genre. It's a venture into the dark, a tale of rebirth and revenge that promises to leave a mark on audiences when it hits the screens June 7th this year. And that's a wrap on today's Hollywood Highlight. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me as we navigated through the whirlwind of news lighting up Hollywood this week. From surprising show cancellations to the electrifying trailers that have left us on the edge of our seats, today's episode was bursting at the seams with updates. Now it's time to throw it over to you. What are your thoughts on the Neve Campbell returning to Scream 7? How do you think her comeback will shape the next chapter of this iconic franchise? With Venom: The Last Dance gearing up for an October release, speculation is rife about potential plot twists and crossovers. What are your theories, and how excited are you to see Tom Hardy back in action? And let's talk about The Crow reboot. Bill Skarsgård is stepping into some big shoes as Eric Draven. Based on the trailer, do you think this reboot will capture the magic of the original, or are you skeptical about its ability to stand out? If you enjoyed today's discussion, please give us a like and subscribe. We've got new content coming your way every week. Fun discussions on the podcast, and of course, diving into the latest and greatest from Tinseltown. Thanks again for joining me on Hollywood Highlight. I'm already counting down the days until we can do this all over again next week. Bye-bye.